The school referred to is the Intercultural Language Service in Ballybock in Dublin's North Inner City.
I'm a teacher and director of a language school, especially targeted at migrants. We work with isolated refugees and migrants to bring them into the community. It's community-based, volunteer-driven, and our core principles are to create social cohesion in the inner city in Dublin.
The student population would average at about 100 in a year, and they come from 40 different countries. There is a core group of 15 volunteers who are mostly retired school teachers. The sole funder is the Mount Street Club Trust. The school is actively seeking other sources of funding in order to continue its work.
We do a needs audit. So the research is into the needs of people who have moved to another country. What do they need to do, to speak? Who do they need to meet? Who are they going to meet? How do they speak to a social welfare person? How do they speak to immigration without an interpreter? Our method is very much based on the reality they have around them.
Today, 4 of the students from the Intercultural Language Service and 1 of the volunteer teachers have come to visit Peter. This group have become good friends. Marie-Jeanne Frankem came to Ireland from Cameroon in 2016. With a lot of hard work and determination, and with help from her teacher Eileen Glennon, she qualified as a healthcare worker. She now has a job in the sector in Dublin. Eileen was top of Marie-Jeanne's list of people to tell when she got news of getting her job.
When I got the job, I called her. I said, now I got the job. I'm so happy. I think that Ballybock is the good place to be and to learn English because teacher is very helpful. Everybody is so nice. The teacher is enthusiastic. Everybody is so open-minded.
Integration comes through language, knowing the language. And lots of our students had very, very basic, just vocabulary. And we built on it. And now they're fully integrated. They're able to partake in society. They can go to the cinema, they can go to the theatre, and very basic things that we take for granted. They're now happy to do, you know. Lots of them have taken trips outside of Dublin. They've gone around the country, you know, they're beginning to know more about the culture.
Nasuha Hassari, who is from Syria, had not a word of English when he came to Ireland in 2015. He and his wife Falak both enrolled at the Intercultural Language Service, and in the last 5 years they have progressed very well. Nasuha also took up painting for the first time ever in his life, much to the surprise of Falak.
Painting helps him to relax and to forget his problem, and yeah, it's very like therapy.
Another beneficial part of the Intercultural Language Service is storytelling, a project initiated by Dr. Sheeky.
The storytelling is not fairy stories, it's biographical storytelling. So each pair, a new Irish person and a settled Irish person, get together over a 12-week period usually, and they swap stories based on very basic themes like my hometown, my dreams, my hopes, my fears. So they exchange all of these dreams, hope and fears, and through that there comes a kind of a bond where we realize between our differences there's a common humanity.
In Ballybook Center, I made many extra courses like storytelling. It was very important for me because I came from civilian war. I have many many bad thing in my mind. It was like therapy for me.
I'm also in that Peter's book about storytelling projects. I'm very feeling indebted for all the teachers.
Vadim Oleferenko came to Ireland from Ukraine in 2014. In the years since then, his confidence has grown.
Before that school, I was not on a habit of coming out from my home because I felt quite isolated and separated. So I was shy to talk in English. Yeah, and I felt lonely. That's the truth. But slowly, gradually, just now I'm not shy to ask somebody about direction or any other questions.
When the students call to visit Peter Sheehy, they are greeted with warmth and hospitality.
I suppose all my life I've been a migrant too, and I think the students can sense that. I speak a second language, Italian, which they get, and they sometimes speak a little bit in Italian with me, and so they feel that I'm also a fellow traveller in some way, or I don't try to give that impression, but they pick up on it. They know that I'm probably a little bit different in my lifestyle. Is not a classical lifestyle, and I think they appreciate this, and they understand that I'm in movement too, and we're all migrants when it comes down to it.
For more information on the classes at the Intercultural Language Service, go to the website on screen now.